Thank you for your interest in exploring some of the unique ways we're helping buyers buy homes right now. One of them being the zero down programs that are available through the USDA. If you weren't aware of these programs, basically the US Dairy Association, which sounds weird, has had a program for many, many years that hasn't been used in the last couple of years because of the way the market was. It was very hard to get a zero down loan offer accepted, but we've in the last couple of months had numerous buyers use this loan. And the loan was created to and encourage rural spread in America. If everybody moved to the cities, our small towns would be dead. So would the farming and other things that happen in these small towns. So the USDA Association came up with these programs, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. And they've had them available ever since. And they just haven't been used recently because of the market, but we're already seeing that changing. And so if you go on to Google and you all you have to do is Google USDA Eligibility Map. And you can find a map that brings up the ability to look at your state and see what is available for USDA loans, where they're eligible. You're not going to see them in big cities, but you'd be surprised on how many smaller cities actually have USDA eligibility available, because some of them have very concentrated populations in a small area, but then have a very rural atmosphere to the rest of their town. So it all depends on the layout of the land and from town to town specific. You can also, in towns that are partial eligible, you can look up an address of a property. If you're seeing properties you're interested in, you want to know if these funds are available, that's how you can look them up. They're a great loan product. They're equal to today's rates, so they're not a higher interest rate. And they're no different than qualifying for any other loan. It's just a different type of loan product that's sponsored by the USDA. So you want to buy a home zero down. This is why I think this is the greatest opportunity right now in today's market. First of all, rent is extremely high. Rent, if you compare it to a mortgage on a single family home, if you were going to rent a single family home, buy a single family home, even at today's rates, it's much less and has many more benefits to have a mortgage than have a rent for the same amount. So no matter what, it's always going to be, if you can have an equal payment or even slightly higher on the mortgage, it's always going to be a better opportunity for you with the other things that come through home ownership, like equity building, which always goes up long term, and interest deduction on your taxes. So we all know that real estate wealth long term always goes up. A market can go down, it can go up, but at the end of the day, the long term view of real estate is always up. So right now, there's debate over whether the market is going to crash or see some declines. I don't see a crash coming, and when you think about it, it's always about supply and demand. There's going to be nothing that triggers a major supply of homes on the market. Even if, let's say, some people get foreclosed on, they're going to have to go live in rentals. So now the rental market, which is already suppressed, is going to have even more demand on it, which is going to drive rental prices up even more. So at the end of the day, I do not see a market crash. Could there be some level of depreciation or negative movement on price in the next 6 months to a year? There could be. But at the end of the day, if you got into a good home at a price that you're confident with a mortgage payment you can afford, then that's all that really matters. Because at the end of the day, even if something changed in your life, we're going to help you have a real estate life plan. We're going to make sure that you always have a backup plan. If your life changes and you get a job relocation, or something changes in your relationship status and you need to move, that you can always rent that property out and make a positive cash flow. And right now that's still true, and that's not going to change. So as long as you find the right property for you, I think it's a great time to buy right now. There's better deals that are being had than any time in the last 3 or 4 years. Days on the market are adding up. Properties are staying on the market a little longer. You can use a loan like this. You don't have to go way above the list price anymore to get some of these homes. So it's a great opportunity right now. So as far as like, what do you need for down payment money with a zero down loan? We need to be able to make some deposits. So we need to make usually $1,000 deposit with the offer, and at least $3,000 to $4,000 on the P&S. Sometimes we can get away with less, but you want to have at least a little bit of money in the bank. So you can't literally buy with zero down, but you're going to have to pay some money if you went to rent anywhere anyways. First, last, and security is less than that. I can promise you that much. So that'll get you through your deposits. You have to pay for an inspection. You have to pay for an appraisal. Together, those are typically under $1,000 total combined. And then we can get you to closing. We can also negotiate into your offer seller paid closing costs. So closing costs typically run 2 to 3% on a purchase price. And we can ask for seller closing cost credits to get that paid for as well. So technically speaking, if we use a zero down loan and ask for the seller to pay for your closing costs, that money that you made in deposits would be refunded to you at closing. So you could literally get into a house with zero down, pay for your inspection and appraisal, less than $1,000 combined, and get your deposits back at closing. What's better than this? This is a prime opportunity. The loans are available, the properties are out there. This is an opportunity we have a lot of buyers using right now. Because at the end of the day, you know, you got to live somewhere. You might as well live somewhere where you can build some equity into it. That's going to gain equity over time because real estate always goes up long term. And it's just a place that you can call home and do whatever you want and feel secure in. So this is one of the best strategies we're using right now. I think it's a great strategy. If you're seeing this video, then you probably registered through one of our advertisements to just kind of promote this type of program. So after you see this, let's book a call. Let's talk about your personal situation. Let's help you develop a real estate life plan. And let's see if we can help you reach some real estate goals. And if at the end of the day, we don't think it's a right decision for you to buy right now for whatever purposes that might be or reasons that may be, then we're going to let you know that, because we're here to build long-term relationships with our clients, not to just get the next sale. So hope you have a great day. I'm always here for any questions you have. My name is Tracy Barber. I'm the founder and CEO of the Lux Group. I have over 16 years of real estate experience with another 15 years of construction management experience on top of that. So when it comes to providing high expertise to any of our clients, we know how to bring it. I work with a team of agents that all bring a high level of service and value to our clients. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of what we can help you with. So give us a call or reply to this email or this video, and let's see if we can help you. Have a great day.